2017 was an up and down year for Facebook. The company's profits soared, but its public image took a pounding because of two big problems: fake news stories and the social media echo chambers in which they thrive. And despite Mark Zuckerberg's changes to how the news feed filters information, those two issues aren't going away because they're baked right into Facebook's formula for success. Give credit where it's due. After seeming to dodge the fake news question for so long, Zuckerberg finally addressed it early in the new year. He posted that there is too much sensationalism, misinformation, and polarization in the world today. And he proposed a new survey system to grade news sources for things like quality and trust. Now, crowdsourcing media rankings isn't quite scientific, and it leaves us with more questions than answers. How can those rankings be trusted? Will smaller news outlets lose out to big media? And how can you base your rankings on what people feel, given that so many of them can be partial to a political leader who calls journalism he doesn't like fake news? And more to the point, given that Facebook is refocusing on what it calls meaningful interaction, more sharing, online conversation, more engagement, the tweaks to its algorithm will favor articles and videos that get shared, liked, and commented upon by friends. And straight news never really gets the same kind of attention, the reaction, that a good conspiracy theory does. Now, maybe that sounds speculative to you, but the evidence is there to back it up. And it comes from an experiment conducted by Facebook last year. The site tried a new approach with its news feed in 6 selected countries, and the company didn't warn its users that they were to be guinea pigs in the experiment. Instead of having one space for all posts from both friends and from public pages, Facebook split that feed. News and other public posts went into a sidebar called Explore and would only make it into your main feed if your friends were sharing them. The result? Fabricated and sensational news stories went viral, and visits to straight mainstream news sites plummeted. In Slovakia, a fake news story about a supposed terrorist threat spread like wildfire on news feeds, and when police issued a correction, it didn't get nearly the same traction as the rumor did. It was there in the Explore feed off to the side, but far fewer people saw it. Not good. Rumors, sensationalism, and conspiracy theories get amplified in echo chambers, and prioritizing posts from friends will likely make that worse. And echo chambers on Facebook are not a bug. They are there by design. Facebook wants to create like-minded communities where people will stay, talk, and make each other feel good. And despite the recent changes and the occasional experiments, Facebook's priorities haven't really changed. It wants to get your attention and keep it, which it then sells on to advertisers. Facebook's revenues for the third quarter of 2017, $10.3 billion, more than 98% of which came from advertising. So the answer for Facebook is always going to be more Facebook, more time well spent. And if that means that more trusted news sources get sidelined and more conspiracy theories go viral, then so be it.